gentlemen, this is the K1 Pros bout held in the men's 185-pound division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This warrior holds a record of 6 wins, 1 loss, representing Glory Martial Arts Center. Help me welcome Marwan, the Game Changer, Abdrabou. Introduces his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This warrior holds a record of 5 wins and 1 loss, representing Performance Combat MMA. Help me welcome Hayden, the Truth McKiernan. Well, the action begins first inside the ring, and your referee for this contest, JB Zuniga.
This will be 3 2-minute rounds, the 185-pound division. Liam Tarrant and LG Pinnell joining me here at K-Series 8. Marwan Abdrabou out of the blue corner, Aiden McKiernan out of the red. 10-point must system for scoring, 3 knockdown rule in effect.
Huge kicks from Aiden to start this round. That's got telltale sign of a lot of confidence coming off of him, and I really like it. Marwan's keeping cool.
At 185 pounds, these are the biggest guys on our card tonight.
Marwan has very heavy legs. It's the first thing I noticed when he walked in, was how thick his legs are.
And he's a big guy. A nice 1-2 there from McKiernan lands.
The best thing about that 1-2 is that he's keeping Marwan on the end of his punches where they really seem to crack, like a whip.
Nice head movement there from Abdrabou. Exchange of knees, both men get one in.
Heavy shots landing on the left side of Marwan right now from the left hook of Aiden. I'm sorry, the right side of Marwan from the left hook of Aiden. At 185 pounds, every single punch could end the fight.
It is all on the line all the time with these guys.
Big, tight hooks from both of these gentlemen. They're throwing their shoulders behind every shot. Nice stiff jab from Aiden.
Wow, what a first round we just saw. Now, let me ask you a question, LG. This is the first fight we've seen without shin guards. How much of an effect could that have as we go into the later rounds?
Huge effect, not only because when you're moving around the ring, you have full contact of your foot on the canvas, but additionally, it allows you to really feel the contact that you're making with your opponent and how hard you're hitting them. And if you're the one receiving the kick, boy, those shin pads make an even bigger difference. My favorite thing in that fight was that Aiden took advantage of having no shin guards on. The very first strike he threw was a very heavy right kick to the body of Marwan, and it landed beautifully. I think he's going to start putting more punches together in this round and ending them with kicks rather than starting his combinations with kicks. I think something I might like to see from Marwan is continuing to follow Aiden as soon as Aiden's combinations end for his counter strikes, but moving forward as Aiden tries to ease out into his own range. Marwan has an opportunity to follow him from the southpaw stance.
Second of scheduled 5 rounds. If it gets that far with the amount of power these guys are throwing, I don't know if it will. Abdrabou is in the blue, McKiernan out of the red.
With how hard these guys are punching and kicking, I can't imagine he's going 5 rounds. Nice feint there from Marwan.
Marwan was telling us in the beginning how he's working on his defense and trying to be slick in there. You can see with that head movement.
Good feints from both gentlemen. Good body kick as well from Marwan. Those feints are huge. They cause your opponent to hesitate just enough for you to find a target that's open.
Marwan really slickly getting around underneath the arm there of McKiernan, angle out.
A little sneaky knee to the body from Aiden in the right hand. Aiden's been favoriting his hooks in this fight, but he has the most success with his straight punches.
I really like the movement of Marwan and his balance. He's very, very slick with that. Not just the head movement, but his use of footwork and getting himself into out of trouble and into the right spots when he wants to get out of there.
You know what? He does a good job of never moving his eye line. His eye line is calibrated to the center line of his opponent, and that allows him to really move left and right without losing his spot. It's kind of like how a ballerina whips their head around to find a dot in front of them so that they always know where they are.
I will have to admit my ballet experience is quite limited, but I will say I believe you on that one. Okay. End of the second round. Very, very impressive work.
I saw a little more success there with Marwan. I think he's starting to loosen up, and I think the best thing that he did in that round was start to apply more low kicks. His low kicks had so much weight behind him, but he was able to move his head off of the low kicks, which happened to just miss all of the counters that were coming from Aiden every time he would step it through with those low kicks.
Aiden with his sister Bria McKiernan in the corner. She's a standout fighter herself from Performance and Combat MMA.
I think in this third round, we're going to see a lot of focus from Marwan and a lot of excitement from Aiden. I think Aiden's starting to get a little bit anxious to get the job done. And Marwan seems really relaxed and okay with it going the distance. He's not looking for any big shots. He's just moving around in the fight.
3 was scheduled 5 2-minute rounds. Keep there from Marwan.
Beautiful knee from Aiden.
That knee stopped Marwan from angling out.
And it was right to the diaphragm. Makes it so hard to breathe.
And you can hear the shots thudding.
Flurry exchange from both of the guys, and they just settled down a little bit again. Marwan wants to keep him in the corner. You can see him shoving back into the corner.
Marwan doing a nice job controlling the center, kind of stalking his way in. Nice low kick lands from Marwan.
Look how much weight he has on those legs. You don't want to be eating those. I see redness on the left leg of Aiden.
Reminds me of the build of like a Melvin Manhoof. You can see so much power in the legs. Nice hook combination there, landed with the left hook going upstairs. And that straight left.
Marwan seems really dialed in right now. Beautiful check from Aiden. That's what I'm looking for. Good adjustment on his part.
Marwan may have Aiden in trouble. Aiden fading a little bit after that last shot. Nope, he's back. 30 seconds left in the third.
No, at the beginning of the fight, Aiden did such a good job of hitting at the end of those punches on his jab and cross. Right now, his feet are kind of following him with the punches because I think he's a little tired.
Slightly off balance there.
I think it's his footing that he's losing. You can see his weight on his heels. That's not a good sign.
Marwan starting to go for those high kicks. Nice knee, second knee. Abdrabou with a huge third round there.
I have to agree with you. That seems like where the pendulum started to swing a little bit was in that third round. I think Aiden might be slightly frustrated that he's not finding as much success with his hands as he'd like to. Marwan's very hard to find. His head's all over the place. Like I said, he keeps his eyes on the center line, which gives him the ability to stay on point the whole time.
The fight has been called. Referee JP Zuniga indicating the fight has been called. I'm not sure where that came from there.
Does Aiden know that?
I don't know if his corner knows that.
Oh, no.
What There's a bit of confusion going on here.
Oh, no, they do know that the fight's over.
I'm not sure who made that call. It may have been the corner making that call. I don't think that would be a doctor stoppage. Okay, we've gotten info from JP Zuniga. The corner stopped that bout. That has been a corner stoppage. Aiden McKiernan's corner calling an end to the bout. And we look at the official decision from Anthony Park. And the winner of this bout will be crowned as the K-Series New York State 185-pound champion. That will be Marwan Abdrabou now.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee JP Zuniga calls a stop to this contest at the end of the third round with your winner by corner stoppage and your new men's 185-pound New York State champion, Marwan Abdrabou.
Congratulations to Marwan. What a fantastic performance. And I have to say that I agree with the coaches of Aiden. He's a very promising fighter, and you want to maintain as many rounds in your tank as possible when you're this young. No reason to lose any damage when the fight's already in the bag for the opponent. So I think that's what went on there.